In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys every single new machine added in the brand new weather update in Tycoon RNG. There are 23 new machines added in this update, which is just insane. For each machine, I'm going to show you its base rarity and abilities, and most of the time I'll also show a picture of the machine. But due to the fact that this update is so new, I haven't even been able to get a picture of every single machine. Also, I'm only going to show base rarity, not the rarities for the modified versions. You guys can figure that out yourselves with the formulas I'm putting up on screen right now. I'm also not going to show the upgrade values, as I'm showcasing the basic versions of these machines, and besides, the abilities is what matters most anyway. Alright, now we're going to get straight onto the video, and I'm going to go through these really fast, so feel free to pause. First, the wind turbine. The wind turbine is very common, being only a 1 in 550 chance. It drops ores with wet vulnerability, a 2x air bonus, and fire immunity. It's exclusive to the wind event. The next dropper is the stellar occultation. It's quite a bit rarer, being worth 1 in 5,420. Its effects are time vulnerability and a 1.9 magnetic boost. It's not exclusive to any weather. This is likely going to become the new best magnetic dropper. The Royal Castle Keep's rarity is 1 in 8.42 thousand. Its effects are wet vulnerability, air vulnerability, fire immunity, and a 2x fire bonus. It's not exclusive to any weather, and I imagine this will be very good for fire vulnerability hybrid builds. The Corrosive Sentinel is worth 1 in 12.6 thousand. It gives a fire vulnerability and acid immunity, as well as 2 bonuses, being a 2.2x bonus to acid and a 1.2x bonus to putrid. It is not exclusive to any weather. This is going to be the new dropper for the acid build, which before didn't actually have a dropper, so this is like a major buff to the acid build. The next dropper is the Guttation Dripper. It's a really weird name. It's worth 1 in 46,380. Its effects include a 2x wet bonus and an acid vulnerability. This might be exclusive to rain. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'll tell you guys in the comment section if it is. Finally, the Utopic Flower, the rarest of the bunch, is worth 1 in 312,000. It has 4 vulnerabilities: putrid, acid, fire, and magnetic. And it also has a 3.6x perfumed bonus, which is by far the largest dropper bonus in the game. But in return, it has a 0x vulnerability bonus. That means if this ore gains another vulnerability, its value will be reset to 0. That means if you're using this dropper, you can't really use any machines that give vulnerabilities in your Tycoon. This is likely done for balancing reasons, as you're already given 4 vulnerabilities just from the dropper, and having any more would be extremely overpowered. Nonetheless, having 4 vulnerabilities without needing any upgraders is extremely broken for vulnerability builds. Now we'll move on to upgraders. There have been 11 new upgraders added, which is huge. First, Billy's Fish Tank. It's worth 1 in 712, removes fire, and grants a 2x bonus to the wet tag. It's not exclusive to any weather event. You'll notice a trend in this update. There is a lot of new machines that relate to the wet tag. Next, we have the Wind Tunnel, which is worth 1 in 5.5 thousand. It adds fire if the ore is on fire, removes wet, and adds air. It is exclusive to the windy event. Next, we have the Perfect Lawn, which is worth 1 in 9.6 thousand. It removes fire and adds wet. It also grants a 2x bonus to the ore if it isn't on fire. It can be found under normal conditions. The Data Encryption is worth 1 in 9.82 thousand. It grants a magnetic bonus and an extra upgrade based on ore value. Basically, this uses logarithms to determine how much an ore gets multiplied by. In simple terms, just put this at the end of your Tycoon for it to work the best. This is actually really good, despite its low upgrade value, as if you're decently into the game and put this at the end of your Tycoon, you can get an additional 10x multiplier. So pretty much if it's 20 times and you're decently into the game, it can become 300 times. It is also not exclusive to any weather. The Cold Snap is worth 1 in 10.4 thousand. It adds the brand new ice tag if wet, and provides an additional 2x bonus to the air tag. It is exclusive to snowy weather. The Creator's Playground is worth 1 in 17.8 thousand. It provides a 1.2x bonus to the magnetic tag and a 1.5x bonus to time. It is not exclusive to any weather. Next, the Storm Surge is worth 1 in 22.1 thousand. It destroys ores with the wet tag, adds the magnetic tag, and removes the acid tag. It is exclusive to rainy weather. The Paradisiac Flower is worth 1 in 26.4 thousand. It divides an ore's value by 10 if it has the putrid tag, and if it has any vulnerabilities, it resets the ore's value. It also adds the brand new Perfumed tag and is currently the only way to get it. It is not exclusive to any weather. The Cursed Siege is worth 1 in 91,000. It gives a 2x bonus if the ore has the air tags, and it removes the air tag. It also adds the fueled tag. It's not exclusive to any weather. This is currently the only way to remove the air tag from an ore. The Skeletal Warlock is worth 1 in 167,000. It destroys 30% of ores, and it destroys all flaming ores. It also grants a 2x bonus for all magnetic ores. It's not exclusive to any weather. The final upgrader is the Forceful Blizzard. It's worth 1 in 421,000. Making it the rarest base upgrader in the game right now. It replaces wet with ice and replaces fire with wet. It's exclusive to the snowy weather event. Now for processes. There are 5 new processes in this update. First, the Idyllic Flower. It's worth 1 in 3.5 thousand and it multiplies ores based on how many perfume tags it has. If there are no perfume tags, it will just be processed with 0 value. Furthermore, an extra 5 times will be added if it was previously upgraded by the Paradisiac Flower. As you can see, all 3 of the flower machines are clearly meant to be combined together and to be used exclusively within a build. It's not exclusive to any weather. Next, the Twisting Turbulence. It's worth 1 in 4.2 thousand and provides the very simple function of giving a 1.5 times bonus to aired ores. It is exclusive to windy weather. The next processor is the Tidal Temple. It's worth 1 in 18,000 and grants a 2.2 times bonus to wet ores. It is exclusive to rainy weather. The Snow Pond Touch is worth 1 in 144,000. It gives an extra 1.2 bonus if the ore has the ice tag and refuses flaming ores. It is exclusive to snowy weather. Next, the Hand of Poseidon. It's worth 1 in 399,999. It serves a similar function to the Idyllic Flower except for the wet tag instead of the perfume tag. It multiplies ores based on how many wet tags it has, and if there are none, it will be processed at 1. It refuses ores on fire or ores with acid, and is exclusive to rainy weather. Now, if you were keeping count, you may have noticed that I only covered 22 machines. That's because the 23rd hasn't been discovered yet. Whether this was a miscount in the update log is unknown. If the 23rd machine does exist, I assume that it would have to be gained under unique conditions. The reason for this being that it would have to be rarer than 19.5 billion to not have been discovered yet. My theory is that this machine has something to do with the button quest, or maybe it's just so common that I forgot to include it, who knows. If it's found, I'll be sure to update the pinned comment. Anyway guys, if this video helped you, please do me a favor and press the like and subscribe button. I've got a full build guide around the corner, so if you're grinding Tycoon RNG, you won't want to miss that. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, see you in the next one.